Okay. Hello, good evening, everyone. So sorry for the delay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the copywriting challenge. Copywriting made easy with Boss Uzi. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to just type I can hear you in the comment section. I'm sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay, but I'm here right now. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for joining today's class. It's going to be an amazing class again today, where I'm going to be unveiling some secrets in the copywriting game. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome once again. So today we are going to be going straight into practical. We're going to be doing straight practical all through. We are not even going to be doing so much teaching. So um the reason I came late is because of, I don't even want to give an excuse, but electricity issue. But thank God everything is resolved. So give me a minute. Let me just send messages to everyone. Please, if you have somebody that is supposed to be here, you can also let them know that we are live. Today we are going to be going into practical. Yesterday we understood what copywriting is. Today we are going to be understanding how to make money with what copywriting. So that is it. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone once again. Now, for the people that did I dropped a pop quiz yesterday. How many of you, I dropped a pop quiz today. How many of you did that pop quiz and what did you score? What did you score? I think from the back end, I was seeing a lot of people were scoring, 70, 60. Let me know what you scored in the pop quiz. Put it in the comment section. Let me know what you scored in the pop quiz. What did you score in the pop quiz? Did you score 10? Did you score 100? Did you score 50? Let me know what you scored in the pop quiz. Yes, today we are going to be doing. Oh, somebody said I scored 60. I scored 65. Well done, Clement. What did you score in the pop quiz for the people that did the pop quiz? What did you score in the pop quiz? All right. For the people that did the pop quiz, what did you score? Only one person scored 65. Others did not do the pop quiz. Okay. Somebody, you did not see it. Okay. No problem. So today we are going to be doing another pop quiz. We are going to be doing pop quiz in real time. So, okay. I'm not talking about the assignment. I'm talking about the pop quiz. There was a quiz link I dropped in the group. If you can check the group, you're going to find it. All right, welcome everyone to today's class. Today we are going to be writing a sales copy. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to end with copywriting. Today, let me even open my slide because today we are going to be treating about the 4 ways to make money as a copywriter. This small. I'm going to be treating 4 ways to make money as a copywriter. Okay. Right. That is enough. For the people that will join, congratulations to them. All right. A minute, guys. All right. I think this was where we stopped yesterday. We stopped at what? We stopped at the opportunities in copywriting. Please, if you can see my screen, just type I can see your screen. So let's just get straight into today's class. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we started learning about copywriting, and I told you what copywriting is all about. I told you that copywriting is what is the act of what crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience to what take a what buying decision. So this was the practical I gave yesterday. This was the definition of copywriting I gave yesterday, and we did some illustration. I told you that I gave you a scenario about yin, about blessing, and I gave you a scenario about blessing and Chidima, and I told you that blessing, you know, probably blessing's marketing message was come and buy from me. Why I think blessing and grace, or grace and Chidima, whatever. One person marketing message was come and buy from me. The other person marketing message was trying to like give you reasons why you should buy, was trying to what, give you all the whole reasons why you should buy. So that is exactly what copywriting is. Now, today you may probably have a business, you're probably running a business and you sell products and services and you want people to buy from you. Now, just like when I was doing a, affiliate marketing business, then we used to sell courses online. So we used to sell courses online and we needed towards everybody was selling the same courses. You understand? So what was the distinguishing factor that that make people buy your own course and leave other people's own? You understand? So you needed to what, craft a copy in a way. You needed to craft a copy, or you needed to bring out your offer in a way that will make you what? Thank you so much, Grace and Chidima. You needed to bring your offer in a way that it will make it so appealing, so that anybody that what clicks on your what, your you sees your what offers will focus on you more than the other person. It's not a competition thing, but that is strategy. Do you understand? So copywriting is just the act of what, crafting. Like now, and do you know that a lot of people today we are going to be talking about the opportunities what in copywriting. We're going to be talking about the opportunities in copywriting. Where's my So I'm going to be demystifying some opportunities what in copywriting for you, because a lot of us don't just know. You think that copywriting is just all about definition. No, copywriting has ways to make money, and that is what I'm going to be doing for you today. So today, let me share my screen and go straight to. Let me show you this website called Upwork. Now, this website is called what, Upwork, and it's a place whereby you can get job as a copywriter. You can see a lot of jobs are there. You see their prices, and they are willing to employ you. Your job is just to be good at what you do. Now, I'm going to be giving you like 4 ways to make money as a copywriter. Now, this is just one. Now, you can see this person. They posted this job 1 hour ago, and they are looking for a direct response copywriter for what? An e-commerce ads, and e-commerce ads. So, and they're willing to pay you what, $600. Now, $600 is a lot of money, especially if you're in Nigeria. And this is what, just for one project. And this is a verified customer from what, that's spent over $50,000 online. So you can see this work are very, very, legit. Now, if you also want, if this is just a general, Upwork page, if you wanted to like get more jobs online, you can just go here and just type copywriting, and it will show you more copywriting jobs. It will show you more copywriting jobs. All these things. I hope they don't ban me again because of, yes. So now you can see freelance writer. You can see this is just a centered, this place now I went to is just for copywriting. So every job you're seeing right here is for copywriting. But today we are not going to be like picking any job. Today we are not going to be pitching. Today I'm not going to be showing you how to land a client through this place. What I'm going to be doing for you is we are going to be writing a real sales copy. So today I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to write a real sales copy, because I'm sure that a lot of us are still amateurs, are still like basic beginners. Before you start picking up job or copywriting, you need to at least know how to write a copy, right? So today I'm going to be using a tool, an AI tool, so that we are going to use an AI tool towards do our work for today. And that AI tool is going to be what? ChatGPT. How many of you know ChatGPT? How many of you know ChatGPT? If you know ChatGPT, type in the comment section, I know ChatGPT. So we're going to be using ChatGPT today to do exactly what I'm. So what I just want from you is your total attentiveness to whatever I'm going to be doing today. What I'm going to be doing today is going to what wow you. Trust me, in no small way. 3 seconds, guys. 3 seconds. All right. So currently, what we are going to be doing right now is we are going to use this ChatGPT towards. We are going to prompt ChatGPT to actually do some amazing things for us. Now, I'm going to prompt ChatGPT to act like a Upwork website. I'm going to tell ChatGPT to act like an Upwork website and list out different copywriting jobs for us to do. Then we are going to pick one of them and we are going to do that. Now I'm going to teach you how to write, a copy step by step. Is that fine, guys? All right. So this is what you are going to prompt it. I'm going to be telling it kindly act as, or you just first tell it I am a beginner copywriter and I need where to practice my copywriting skills with real-time jobs. Kindly act as a as an Upwork as an Upwork as an Upwork site and list out various copywriting jobs with their prices for me to pick. Now, I don't know whether many of you understand what I just did right now. So we're telling ChatGPT to act like an Upwork account. We're telling it to act like an Upwork account and pick out give us what copywriting jobs. So this is what it is doing for us right now. So the first job is Instagram ad copy for a fashion brand, and these people's budget is $25. It's for beginners, and you guys should just say it. The second one is WhatsApp sales broadcast, $15. Another one is landing page copy for online course. This one they are paying $120 intermediate. So job 4 is Facebook ad for real estate. So we are going to be writing the ad for a real estate company, and they are paying how much? $40. So another one is job 5 is email sequence. This is what email marketing job. So we are going to be going to job 7. Job 7 is what YouTube thumbnail text ideas. That's you can just help a client to have a text to brainstorm text ideas for their words, and you just get $10. But AI has replaced that job. Now you can also see this one, VSL, video sales letter scripts. For this is a video sales letter script. I coach people on freelancing. I need a 5-minute video sales letter script. So this is what copywriters do. The other one is what personal brand bio rewrites. So out of all these job right now, I want us to pick one. Now, if I allow you guys to pick, maybe you guys would pick just anyone. But because I am interested in you guys becoming very, very good, we are going to pick one of the hardest one, which is this one, landing page copy for a online course. And this job is an intermediate level skill, and they are paying $120. So as a copywriter, if you see this job online, what do? You first do something. The first thing you need to do is you need to propose, you need to send a pitch. You understand? But today I am not going to be going through all those stress of sending a pitch and all those things. I'm just going to be going straight towards landing the job. Let's just say the owner has already given us the job, so we want to just write the sales letter. Now, the reason for this training is I want to teach you guys how easy it is to write a sales copy, especially now that AI has come to stay. But a lot of us will just give AI write this thing. No, that is not how to do it. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to sequentially will do it. So now let's do that. Somebody said anybody that doesn't know ChatGPT should go back to primary school. No, there are some people that don't even know ChatGPT. Don't even play. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to be telling AI, okay, I am picking job 3, provided I have sent a proposal and I have been accepted. I have been accepted for the job. Kindly give me the job brief. Now, when you land a job online, the next thing that the customer does is that he gives you what a job brief. The job brief is everything about the job. You understand? Now you can see this one. But let me tell you something. Some clients are very lazy. They will never really give you the job brief. They may not give you all the whole job brief. They want you to be asking them questions. So see some of the questions you need to ask them. What is the title or what is the name of this? What is the title of this job project? The title you should already know it from their proposal, from what they want. So right now we are writing a landing page copy for a beginner design course. Now some of us will be asking, but Susie, what is a landing page? What is a landing page? A lot of us probably don't even know what a landing page is. Now, let me show you what a landing page is. Let me share my whole screen so that I can show you what a landing page is. A landing page is something like this. Maybe a landing page is something like this, a page like this, whereby this is one of my landing pages. You understand? This is one of my landing pages. It's just a page that tells a story. Like all those copies you used to write is a page that is also called a sales page sometimes. It's a sales page. It's a sales page whereby you tell a story. So it has a headline, it has a hook, it has the body of a copy, it has the offer section, and it has a lot of other things. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this one. If you're excited, type in the comment section, I am excited. If you're excited about this, type in the comment section, type I am excited. Everybody is just cool today. So today we are going to be doing the landing page copy for this. Now, when a client has given you the job brief, like I said, the most important thing as a copywriter, the most important tool as a copywriter is your Google Docs. Is your Google Docs. If you're a copywriter, this is one of the most important things you should have, your Google Docs. So you're going to create a new document here. And when you create a new document in Google Docs, this is where you're going to be writing the client's job. You understand? Today, we are going to be doing this job with AI. We're going to be doing this job with AI, so we may not be really doing so much heavy work. My this thing is low. My mouse is low. Charging. So this is your Google Docs. Very, very important, everybody. As a copywriter, you should know how to use Google Docs, because this is what you use to deliver your jobs. Now let's go further. Now let's go further. So this is what the job wants. This is what. All right, great, beautiful. So this is what the job. So this is how we do the job. Now, the client's name is about the client. My name is Daniel. I am a graphic designer based in Lagos, and I have been designing professionally for 5 years. A lot of people always ask me, how can I learn design, and how can they start making money with it? So I decided to create an online course for beginners. I already recorded videos. Now I need a copywriter who can help me write a landing page that can convince complete beginners to enroll. Now, who is the target audience? Now, this is the question you also ask your clients, because ChatGPT has given us all the details. You need to ask your clients, who is the target audience for this program? Your clients will tell you that, okay, my target audience is students, NYSC coppers, young Nigerians, beginner with no experience, blah, blah, blah. You now ask them, what is the age range? They'll tell you the age range, 18 to what, 20, 35. You say, what is the course about? Like, about the course. What is the course name? The person told you the course name is Design to Dollar Academy. Now, what will students learn? You can see this is all the things that students will learn. Now, what is the duration of the course? 6 weeks. What is the price of the course? 25K. What is the audience pain points? Now, let me tell you something. As a copywriter, this is the most important tool you need when you're writing a sales copy, because if you can use the customer's pain points, if you can use a customer's pain point effectively, your copy is going to be seamless. If you can use a customer pain point effectively, you're going to start your headline is going to be easy for you. So you can see they don't have a digital skills, they just want to learn something. They are broke and unemployed. They feel overwhelmed learning design. Think graphics is too difficult, don't know where to start. So they avoid free YouTube videos, but they still feel confused. You understand? So what is the main transformation they will get? All these things, right? So now that is all. So now the thing we need to do right now is to write this copy. And how do we write the copy? Now, one thing about me is that I always have templates for writing copies with ChatGPT, or writing copies with AI. So I think I wrote a book recently. I think the name of this book is The Ultimate Sales Letter, Sales, The Ultimate Guide to Sales Letter Writing, all these kind of things. So now, this is the thing that you need. There are two formulas when you're writing a sales letter. You can either use the word AIDA sales letter, AIDA word formula, or you can use the word PAS. Now, what is AIDA and what is PAS? AIDA is what attention, interest, desire, and what call to action. But PAS sales letter is just what problem, agitation, and solution. Now, let me explain to you what the two means. The purpose of this one is, first step is just to identifying the reader's problem. You understand? When you identified a reader's problem, your goal now is to make that prospect feel like, your goal is to make that person feel like you really want them to understand that you know what they are going through. You understand? So there are a lot of kinds of there are a lot of kind of problem. We have the external problems, we have the internal problem. Now, external problem can be something like low sales, poor marketing. Now, that is just it. You understand? So what the other one is agitation. When you understand the customer problem, your job is to keep agitating on it. Like, how to learn copywriting in, maybe you want to sell a copywriting course right now, and we want to sell a copywriting course, and you just need to find out the problem. You can now say, most people, or your headline can be something like how to learn copywriting in XYZ amount of time without watching countless videos. That can be your problem call outs. Then your agitation statement can be something like, you've watched 100 videos on copywriting, but you don't still understand this, this. I was once like you. You just keep agitating. Then the next one is solution. So there are two kinds of copywriting framework that I derived. That is the one I use. So today we are going to be using the both of them to write this copy. We are going to be using either the AIDA formula, or we are going to be using the word PAS. Now, I think I have I think this is the guide we are going to be using today. So I already created a guide so that we don't just spend time thinking about it. So this is what we are going to be giving AI right now. Now today, let's first write this copy with the words. Let's write this copy first with the PAS framework. Now you can see what we are going to be doing now. We are going to be telling AI to give us a very good headline, a very good hook, the body of a copy, And in that body of a copy, it should agitate and it should introduce the solution, then offer stack, you understand? Then introduce the price, then give testimonies, then introduce urgency, objection handling, another call to action, in introduce scarcity, guarantee, and call to action. So if you just need to use this kind of thing so that AI already knows the ChatGPT knows that okay, it's going to be obeying everything you say. So right now we are going to be telling AM ChatGPT, all right, now we have all the brief. So let's us write this copy. Now the next thing you need to do is just that your list. You can just paste it here. So you can just tell the AI to what use this framework. Use this framework to write the copy using AIDA copywriting framework. So now, what are we going to do? Now you can see the headline. Now let's remove this problem from the headline. Then we can just give it an instruction. Use a how to framework. Use a how to word formula. Remember what we did yesterday? I gave you guys I taught you guys how to words. Guys, are you somebody said I feel like network is what's slapping. Guys, are you following? If you're following, type I am following. If you're tracking, type I am tracking. Somebody said my screen is not bright. If my screen is not bright, all you just need to do is to go to settings and increase the brightness of the screen. For the people that are following, if you're following, type I am following. Type I am following in the comment section. All right, let us just continue. I think we just have a few minutes to just wrap up. So right now, use a how to headline framework and all that. So I've already listed everything for AI to write. I'll just click on enter. And guess what? It is going to write this copy for me full. Now you can see it is writing this copy full for me. Everything. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to be telling you the backside about using AI to write copies because I'm already seeing some flaws. AI is good at writing copies, but not everything. You understand? I'm already seeing some flaws here. You understand? I'm already seeing some flaws. Now, there's a lot of headlines here. There's a lot of headlines here. You can see. So now let's read what AI wrote for us. Now, this was the headline AI gave us. How to learn graphics design from scratch and start making money with your skill in the next 6 weeks. Even if you have never designed anything before. Now, this is supposed to be where the headlines stop. Okay, even if you've never designed anything before, don't own an expensive laptop or have been confused by countless free YouTube videos. All right, I think that one is okay. Now, this is the hook. This one is using a discovery hook. Finally, discover the step-by-step blueprint, blah, 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 that helps. You can see. Now, after that one, it's not supposed to write this thing again. Okay. AI is just giving a lot of hook. AI is giving consistent hooks. So this was a hook. Finally, discover the XYZ. It's also giving another hook here. You can see, are you tired of watching others make money online and all that? So this is the framework for writing, copies with AI. So at the end of the day, now this copy is not going to be is not perfect, but we are going to use it for the practical because the goal is not the copy. The goal is never the copy. The goal is just to teach you guys how to use it, how to put it for your client, how to deliver the job. So right now we copied all those copy. We are going to paste it in our normal Google Docs here. So I'm going to paste it here. So this is how your client is going to get the work. Now, one thing you need to do again is you need to now start formatting. You need to start formatting this copy so that it looks nice. even when you're giving to your client from here, even when you're submitting this work to your clients directly, all these overly bold stuff, you need to what remove them. All right. All these so many bold stuff, you need to what remove them. So right now, we just need to this one, we are going to what turn it towards slanting. Then instead of this one to be bold, then we are going to reduce the boldness. Now, the reason why copies are like this, the reason, or normally I can just even remove this words. I can just remove this hook so that it doesn't make the words, the copy noisy. You understand? So when I remove this hook, I just also unbolding this one. Yes. So when you're writing your copy, there are many things you need to know. When you want to write for a client, a lot of things you need to know. You need to what, be able to what, give a lot of spacing. Thank God for AI. AI has already given us spacing. But one of the ways that people will know that you're a good copywriter is when you give a lot of spacing. But if you're using Google Docs, one thing you can do is to what, format it and click on double line spacing. That is 1.5. Understand? So click on 1.5. And this is how you just write a copy. Then remove all these chargeability indicators like all these lines and also. Now let's check the copy from beginning to end. This is the headline. This is still the headline. Everything here is the headline. Then this is the word hook. Then this is consistent. This is the body of a copy. Then this is the introduction of the words of the program. Now let's tell AI to help us to kindly produce a graphics for this course. Now it's just going to create an image for this course. So having a graphics in your copy, having pictures in your copy also it also helps to give your customers more value. Do you understand? So instead of just saying introducing, you can still add an image here. You can add an image here, and guess what? AI can do all those things for you. When we were starting out copywriting back then, we needed to outsource graphic designers to do all these things for us. But now everything is all about prompting. If you're using the pro versions of all this AI, you're going to be unlimited. But if you're using the free versions, it still works, but it's just limited. Do you understand? So you can see, and one of the most important part of a copy is this thing called the word value, the offer stacking. Now you can see, here's what you're going to learn inside the $XYZ secret module 1. This is exactly how, this is exactly. In fact, if your customers, if the audience for this course don't even read anything, the first thing they will come is they need to know what they are getting. So when you give module 1, you now explain it. You explain it. And let me tell you something. When you're using AI, you don't just take AI word for word. You edit it as well. You edit some things. Like you can see this one, module 1, graphics design fundamentals. Understand the foundation of design and how professional design think. Now, if you want to use intense copywriting without AI, you can say something like, instead of fundamental, you can say something like the A to Z graphics designer, the A to Z graphic designer foundation. You can see, instead of using understand the foundation of how all those ones are too professional word, you can say the A to Z graphic design foundation for newbies. You see, now instead of saying Canva mastering, you can say something like from zero to pro Canva mastery, from zero to pro Canva design blueprint. You understand? Instead of saying Photoshop basics here, Photoshop basics can be here, but you can say something different, just like twist the word to make it look appealing. Now, let me tell you something. People don't buy words. People buy the destination. So instead of used to say Photoshop basics, you can say something like learn how to use Photoshop to produce top professional graphics. You understand? So All you just need to know when you're crafting an offer is to craft your offer in a way that it takes people from just reading your words to transporting their mind into somewhere. You understand? And all these modules, yeah, sometimes you don't even need them because they can be confusing. They are just words. Module 5, logo design. You understand? Only that the explanation will also give context. There are a lot of ways to write copies. So I want you guys to continue to explore different ways to write copies. Now let's see what your life could look like. Okay, this is another word. This is another part of what copywriting. You can see this part of a copy is just like, taking that reader to the promised land already. In your copy, your job is towards emotionally send the reader the desire, like what they want to desire, already give it to them. You understand? So some of the readers maybe they just want to they're not even learning graphic design for graphic design sake. They want to make money. So instead of putting all these plenty things here, you understand graphic design fundamentals, you can confidently create. They don't want to hear all these things. What they want to hear is that you can use this graphic design skill to print 100 to 500K monthly using the XYZ framework I'm going to be showing you in this course. Do you understand? So everything needs to be changed. When you're writing copy, you're not writing another essay. So at any point you're writing essay, you find out you're writing essay or another kind of low level word that doesn't have emotion. Just know that you're wasting the reader's time. You understand? So all these things we are permitting them because we are using AI. But if you're my student, get into my mentorship. I have prepared a particular kind of intelligence, a particular kind of structured learning that teaches you how to craft and offer step by step. You understand? You can see this one now. This part is where the offer, the price presentation, everything you will get today. You can see this now. This place is called the price anchoring. The dollar towards the design to dollar academy. Value of 800K Canva template. They are valuing everything you will get. We call this aspect of copywriting the word value ladder. We call this one the value ladder. We call this one the value ladder. So at the end of everything, you now price it. You price everything that the person is going to get, and you arrived at this number. But you wouldn't be paying this amount. This is just a copywriting style. You're going to be paying. You wouldn't even be paying 50K. This is called price anchoring. Then they will now say they will give all those prices and they will now close the price towards 25K, which is the original price the customer wanted to sell it. So all these things are just called they are called offers. Now, one thing you need to know is that when offer, you just repented capital letters on your headline. Yes, we are rushing. Okay, but yes, thank you so much for that one. Now, thank you so much for that one. This ChatGPT headline, you can see ChatGPT was headline, and ChatGPT gave us all our headline in capital letter. But in your own time, don't do this. Only thing you need to do is capitalize each word. H, T, L. And I'm very, very glad this person that gave me that correction are you my student? Are you my private student, or are you or did you just join this training? Put it in the comment section. Let me know, because it's an abomination for my students, any of my students who would write headlines with capital letter. In fact, let us correct it. Let us just correct it immediately, because I don't think I can stand anybody. If you're my student and you write it like that, I can't stand you. I'll just skip you. But so I need to correct it. So let us correct it. How to learn graphics. How to learn graphics design from scratch. Now, the reason why I even overlooked this was because I'm racing with time. I think a lot of things have happened that we started late. I'm just racing with time. But thank God for somebody that is pointing it out. With your skills, with your words, with your skill in the next 6 weeks. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Now, looking at these two, if you're looking at these two headline, which one is more final? Which one is final? This one up. Is this one the one up? Is it final or the one down? Which one is final? Is the all capital letter, which is the down one, final, or the up one final? Which one? Put it in the comment section. Let me see. Which one is final? Is the one up finer than the one down? Is the all capital letter fine or the what? Anyway, regardless of anyone, what I'm just trying to tell you is that all capital letter make your copy like it makes it so shouting. You can see how relaxed our copy is right now. You can see how relaxed our copy is right now. You can see. And most times you can even do it like this. You can even put your you can even centralize it. Do you understand? When you're writing your copies, like when you're writing your copies in your website, you can even just centralize it. So these are what additional skills. I wanted to just some additional skills when you're writing copies, is this thing I want to do right now. You can just put your headline inside a word box. These are some additional skills. You can see these are some additional skills that you're going to be learning eventually. All these things you can't learn them in just 1 hour, but probably if you're my students, you'll probably be exposed to all these things. So now, because of that person pointed out there, I'm just trying to like do a lot. So you can see now, how does this look? Don't it look beautiful? You can see it looks beautiful, but we did not even do much. Just centralize, put it inside a text box, just did a lot. And that is how we are going to continue to do everything in the way. If you're writing a full copy, at every point you're supposed to be like editing it to be visually appealing. You understand? To be visually appealing. Yes. So now let's continue. Let us just round up. And rounding up is all that. So where we stopped was, this is just it. This is just what after your value ladder. What are students saying? This is the testimonial place. One thing about a copy, it must have testimonials. You understand? Enrollment time, you have to have urgency, you have to have scarcity. Frequently asked questions, you need to answer people's question. You need to handle objections in your copy. Then you need to give a guarantee. Then you need to also like give the people an opportunity. Then the most important thing is your call to action. And everything, you need to design your copy. You need to design your copy. Even though you're giving it to your client, you need to design it well so that it looks appealing. You need to help your clients make their work easy so that when they are giving it to their graphic designer, a graphic designer already know that this is the call to action. Now, when they pay you for a copywriting job, guess what? Your clients are not just paying you for writing copy, they are paying you for all these things, all these additional things. You understand? They're paying you for all these additional things that you're going to be doing for them. So with that being said, there's so much we can still do here. There's so much we can still do here. We can continue towards design. We can continue to design this copy. This is just copywriting, and you can even design a landing page using Google Docs. There's so much you can do here, but in today's class, we're just going to be ending it right here. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've I'm probably sure that many of you have gotten value from this particular one. But another thing I would like to tell you is that nobody is going to employ you as a copywriter, especially when you don't have a portfolio. So you need to have a portfolio. And what is a portfolio? A portfolio is a list of job. It's a list of all your copywriting job. Now, if you say you're a copywriter, then you need to what? You need to show people proof that yet you're a copywriter. Do you understand? And how you can do that is by having a portfolio. Is by what having a portfolio. So I'm going to be showing you guys what a portfolio is. Now let me share my screen once more. Okay. So this is what a portfolio looks like. This is what a portfolio looks like. A portfolio is where you have all your words, all your copies, all your copies. Like now, this is a portfolio is where you have all your copies. So this is a very, I have different portfolios. I have one of my student, Grace, this Grace portfolio. If you open our portfolio, okay, Grace has not updated her portfolio. We also have another person's portfolio. We have Chidera. This is another portfolio of one of my students, but I think let me use this one as an example. Esther. Now, when you have if you really want to become good at copywriting, then this is how you design your portfolio. Your about me section at the top. This is where you put your certification and everything that would give you credence as a copywriter. So this is my student certificates, and you can see her. She was certified by me, Boss Uzi Uzoma Ranibo, and this was her certificate. Now, anybody that is employing her would already understand that. We already know that this one is a certified copywriter, and this is the About Me session. You can see the About Me session just talks about what she does. I am a copywriter focused on creating clear, persuasive message for brand, blah, blah, blah. And these are other things. Now, aside from this, the next folder you're going to go into is her copies. These are some of the copies she has written. She has written Facebook copies, Google copies, Instagram copies, and all. Now, you can also go to our email campaigns. Maybe the customer wants to employ her for email campaigns. This is where he or she sees all what she has done before. Or maybe they want to employ her for what? A sales copy. Then this is where, they see all her sales copy she has done. She has written for direct response copy. She has written for product description and on. So if you open direct response copy, you see all the copy she has written. I don't want to open her work. Yes, I don't want to open her work right now. So all these things this is exactly how towards if you're pitching for any job, a customer, especially when you're pitching on all these Upwork platforms, they'll first ask you, where is your portfolio? And if you don't have a portfolio, they'll just look at you like this one is not serious. You want to use us and learn. You understand? But when you have a portfolio, and how can you create a portfolio even as a total beginner? Now, the truth is that you don't need to have all the jobs in the world. You can just create demo copies like this. Understand? You can just create demo copies like this, work on a copy very, very well. And when you're done with this copy, give it to your mentor for review. After your mentor reviews it, you can put it in your word portfolio. Do another one, do email copies, do different work, and keep updating your portfolio. So that when that job comes, they'll know that this person has actually done the jobs before. You understand? So that is it. All right. So with that being said, right now I'm going to be asking if you have any question to ask. This is the best time to ask your question before we would close. We have less than 10 minutes to end today's class. So if you have any question, sorry guys, I think I have a cough. So if you have any question to ask, kindly ask your question right now. I'll just be doing well towards answer your question. If you have any question, but before then, if you've gotten value from today's class, just type value, 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 value. Okay, now there's another thing I want to also show you guys. I told you guys there are 4 ways towards make money as a copywriter. Now let's go towards it. Number 1, freelancing. Freelancing is number 1 way to make money as a copywriter. What is freelancing? Freelancing is offering a product or a service. Offering a product, offering your copywriting services to businesses. Another way is information marketing. You can create a book, You can create a product, a digital product, and sell using your copywriting skills. And that one is what e-commerce. You can sell, physical products online. You understand? You can sell physical products online and make money using with your copywriting skills. Another one is affiliate marketing. I was an affiliate marketer back then, and one of the things that helped me make money is what copywriting, because I told you that you need to what craft your offers in a way that it is very irresistible. That two people can be selling the same product, but because of your offer, people will choose you over another person. Okay. And one of your students, the one who wrote the ebook. Okay, this is one of my students, and one of the things I haven't trained them in the group is I teach them how to create digital products. So you can see this person, Andy, he has already created a digital product that he's possibly going to sell very, very soon, and use his copywriting to make money. So you don't need to wait for clients. You can just start making money as a copywriter. Now, for you to make money as a copywriter, you need three things. Number one, your product, offer, and traffic. Product is rice and chicken for 1,000 naira. And offer is what? Rice, chicken, pet coke, salad, and moi moi for 2,500 naira. Even though the price is more, people will still go for the more expensive one, because when they start calculating everything one by one, when perceived value is higher than price, sales is inevitable. You can see. So this was Chicken Republic before when they used to do things cheap. You can see this one 900 naira for this one chicken, rice, and Pepsi. But this one is what 1,500. You now have two chicken, you have Coke, and I think there used to be what moi moi and salad then. So many people used to go for what this other one. So I cannot forget. You understand? So that is it. Now, many of you would be saying, but Susie, I don't have a great phone. I don't have anything. I don't have a laptop. This thing that you're looking at here is exactly where I learned my copywriting skills. I didn't have the best phones. I didn't have the best laptop. All I just had was my table, my Samsung J3 phone, and a fan. This was where I landed my first clients and everything. So, and there was no light in this house for 10 good years. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have no excuse. Copywriting is what has given me all the leverage I have right now. Now, somebody is asking in the comment section, how do I join your private class? One thing about, I think I saw Peters, Give Peters, I think you were the one that was bashing that guy. I was trying to, make noise in the group. I remember your name. I remember your assignment as well. I see you as a vibrant person, because I think you know what you're doing as well, because I think I reviewed your assignment. Gift, are you here? Gift Peters, are you here? All right. So I see you as a vibrant person. Just keep building that your skills. I saw a lot of assignments, and I wish I can shake some of the people that did assignment. My joy is that I gave you an assignment from just teaching you something very, very basics, and you did it. I'm so happy. So let me clap for that girl. All right. All right. So if you have a laptop, in fact, you don't even need a laptop in this time and age. All you just need is your smartphone. Laptop is good though when you're executing the job, but your phone can do everything. So for the people that say they don't have laptop and they are using it as an excuse, it's not really valid enough. You can see this was Boss Uzi. This was not many years ago. This was just 2010. I was wearing tie, going to all the old seminars, Swiss Golden, and everywhere in the world, just to find a opportunity to make money. I think this was a network marketing campaign. Understand? This was the network marketing campaign that time. So you understand? This was one network marketing campaign like that. But at the end of the day, when I started learning copywriter, now you can see the difference between what's 2010 and 2020, is 2021. When I started learning copywriting, you can see the difference. When God wants to freshen you up, He sends you a mentor. He sends you a skill that can actually put money on your table, that can actually change your life. How do you create Google Docs? Somebody's asking, how do you create Google Docs? It's very, very easy. Just go to docs.google.com. Docs.google.com. Yes, docs.google is not hard. So, or you just type Google Docs or see it here, docs.google.com. So everybody already have it. Everybody probably have it already. You understand? This is how to create Google Docs. Dot dot. Very, very easy. So at the end of the day, this was just me, moving to my new apartment, when I started making money with copywriting, God opened the way for me and I started making money with copywriting. From having just a plastic table, I started having a main office. Even the one at the left hand side is not even my current office. It's just, when I moved in recently, when I moved in then. So at the end of the day, God is going to bless everybody, but God is not just going to come down from heaven and bless you. You need to put your own efforts. Now, I'm going to be telling you just the people that are interested. I want to know if you really want to know more about copywriting. There are just 4 ways to learn copywriting. Number 1, ebooks. You can get an ebook. I'll recommend this book for you. Cash Advertising. I can also recommend .com Secret by Russell Brunson for you. You can learn, you can go and read books. Number 2, YouTube videos. You can go and meet this guy Dan Lok. You can watch his videos. You can watch Boss Uzi's videos. Number 3, courses. You can get courses online, maybe from Udemy, from Coursera. I think they are selling some of their courses. You can find them as low as $50, $30. If you convert it to Naira, they are almost less than 20,000 Naira, 30,000 Naira. If personal development is something that you want to focus on, then you can invest that kind of money in learning courses. But at the end of the day, one of the most important way I learn a lot is not with books, because books, everything is just story. It's not with YouTube videos. YouTube, they don't want to tell you the truth. It's not courses. Some people just load a lot of programs, a lot of videos for you so that you just keep watching. But when you learn copywriting or any skill at all with mentorship, it is different, because when you're learning, the mentor is there to always guide you. You're doing something, the mentor said, no, this is not how to do it this way. The mentor is reviewing your work. When you buy a course, nobody is going to review your work. But when you have a mentor and you have a community system, then it is very, very easy for you. Now, I want to ask you a question. This program is a free program, but I have a course. I have a mentorship system that can actually help a lot of you to become pros at copywriting and start doing well. But I'm not going to talk about it here until you permit me, because this is a free training. Everybody will say, but Susie, you said it is a free training, but you're selling. So if you want me to talk about it, just type permitted in the comment section, and I'm going to talk about it in just like 10 minutes, in just like 5 or 3 minutes. If you don't want me to talk about it, you don't need to type anything. But if you want me to talk about my mentorship system, how you can learn copywriting under me, get reviewed, and become one of the best copywriters that can earn money, then just type permitted in the comment section, and I'm going to be talking about it. If not, then we'll just call it a day. All right. If you want to learn copywriting from me, just type permitted in the comment section, and I'm going to tell you about the program. All right. So I've seen 1 or 2 people have typed permitted. Okay. So that means I'm just going to talk about it, briefly. Now, the aim of this program is very, very simple. And the aim of this program is simple. What I intend to do is I want to teach you how to do. Now, the aim of this program is I want to teach you how to earn from 100 to 500K monthly with just your copywriting skills. Like I said, you don't need a laptop. All you can do is you can use your phone to do all these things. And even if you're a total beginner, this is going to work for you. Like I said, it's not today I started teaching on copywriting. I have trained over 15,000 people, and most of them use their phone to do what I'm about to teach you. So like I said, many of you know how I started. I've told you the story countless times. How I worked in Yaba markets. This was not even far enough, until how I spent a lot of years in the university trying to graduate until I built my business, how I moved to my new house. You know how it is not even easy to rent house but I was able to move to a house. I was able to furnish it. And all this money just came from copywriting. Now I've documented all my secrets into a program called what Dominate with what Copywriting. And what is this program? It is a full-blown transformative program that arms you with the most important income skills of the decade, which is what AI and copywriting. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you're not making money this year, you're either learning from the wrong person or you are getting outdated advice. So let me introduce you to what Dominate with what Copywriting. For the people that are interested, this program is a 30 days program. It's a 30 days what mentorship program that teaches you exactly how to become a copywriter and how to start doing well in it. It's a self-paced learning system. It also have live sessions where I come live and also teach you and review your work and also advise you, also guide you. You also have access to what community, access to templates, access to my books. All these books I was sharing online, you have access to them, access to swipe files. You're going to have access to all these things without paying a dime, plus my 30 days teaching. Many of you will be asking, how much is this program? Normally, this program works if you should put all these things I'm going to be teaching in this program, my knowledge, my failures and success. This program is supposed to worth over 400 and something K, but guess what? It is valued at 35K. And for early bird slots, you can get it as low as what 7,500 if you're going to be paying tonight. Now, many of you are also asking how you can actually start. These are the things you're going to be getting from the program. Number one, I'm going to be teaching you about the A to Z of copywriting. You're going to learn how to go from beginner towards a total to a pro in 30 days or less. I'm also going to teach you the unique attraction system to capture readers into what buyers. You're also going to learn how to write hooks using some of the framework I'm going to be showing you. You're going to be learning emotional storytelling that makes anybody that is reading your copy soaked in your copy, inside your story. I'm going to be showing you the audience research guide, how to find the right people that can pay you. You're also going to be learning the 7-figure freelancing guide that shows you exactly how to become a profitable freelancer in 30 days or less. I'm also going to show you how to create your portfolio using a portfolio blueprint that can help you create irresistible portfolio for potential clients to hire. I'm also going to be teaching you the word freelance profile optimization, how to optimize your profile so that you can attract the kind of people that can pay you life-changing money. You're also going to be learning the email copywriting secrets. I'm going to be teaching you the A to Z to writing a profitable email. You're also going to be learning the AI assistants. I'm going to be teaching you how to write copies with AI in a very, very more decent way, not the way we just wrote now. I'm also going to be teaching you how to get clients using my client getting framework online. Then I'm also going to teach you how to create content using copywriting. Now, the reason why this is very, very important is because some clients may just employ you for what? They may employ you for what? Content creation. Makes sense to you. So if this makes sense to you, all you need to do is what? The price to get into this program is 7,500 right now. And there are a lot of testimonies. If you go to the page, you're going to be seeing a lot of testimonies, how people were transformed, how I landed a social media management retainer job. This is what $75 per week. This was last year. This was another person on WhatsApp. Thank you so much, Boss Uzi. The class is amazing. I don't like to do this, but I would like to keep it straight. You're a very good coach, selfless one at that. Many of you will know that I'm a selfless coach from the way I teach. My goal is to give you everything that will make you successful. And that person, Bosuzi, I must say that this program has been an eye-opener, blah, 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 and all that. There's a lot, even down towards video testimonies and every other testimonies from my students. I can show you testimonies from old, from young, from middle age, everybody. This is Adeze's testimony. If I play it,
hello everyone, my name is Adeze D, and I want.
If I play it, it's going to play. This is from Mr. Innocent.
My name is Ibo.
But I'm not going to be playing all those ones right now. Now, the reason why you should join my program is because number one, mentorship changes everything. I struggled for months until I figured out exactly how to do it. You understand? I struggled, but thank God for people like John Obidi, Toyon Motosho, Steve Harris, and others. I learned from them and it mitigated many mistakes. You understand? And that one is you can avoid costly mistake. My coaching is going to help you with skip a lot of confusion. And that one is value beats price. The price is not even if 35,000 naira program will teach you how to do 100K a month. Is it not worth it? It is definitely worth it. See some of my mentors, John Obidi, Jimmy Terrell from the US, Emeka Unobis from Port Harcourt. This is what Homa Wogo from Lagos. This Salem King. These are conferences you attend. And these conferences, you don't even pay 10 naira to attend those conferences. You pay a lot of money. I can also see more testimonies from the people that have learned from me. This is from Favor. This is from everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your time towards just get back. This is your time towards me maybe asking, I don't have a laptop. You don't need a laptop. You may be saying, I'm not good at writing. That is exactly why I created this program. You may be saying something like, I tried online, before, but nothing works. Chances are you didn't get proper support. You may be saying, can I really make money with this? My answer is what? Yes. And if you don't make money, you will get your money back. 30 days money back guarantee. What about if you're too busy? Each day training is flexible. It's going to be flexible for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in getting on board on this training, for tonight only, for the people that are going to be joining this night, I'm going to be giving you discounts. Now, I'm also going to be giving the people that bought my book, if you bought my ebook before, I'm going to be giving you a discount or to pay 5,000 naira instead of 7,500. Now, this is just for this night only. And for other people that are interested in taking action. So if you're interested in taking action, instead of paying the 7,500, which is the early bed, you can still lock in your spot with 5,000 naira just for tonight only. This is just towards I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time, and I believe that many of you really need this. And I'm just giving you guys an additional discount so that you can take action right now. So if you're interested, the link is everything is on the on the screen. You can make your payment, and you just send your proof of payment to my number over there, and I'm going to be onboarding you seamlessly. So how many of you are going to be taking action? If you're going to be taking action, just type I am going to be taking action. This is dominate with copywriting. So for the people that are going to be taking action this night, only this night alone, I'm not even going to be marketing this discount in the group. You understand? So 5,000 naira tonight. 5,000 naira tonight. If you're going to you want to learn from the boss of copywriting himself, then you can pay 5. Now, this is not a book. This is a program. It's a 30 days program. You're also going to have mentorship. You're also going to be giving classes. There's also live sessions. There's a lot. And within the next 30 days, you're going to be very, very good at copywriting if you pass through this mentorship. So inside this program, you're going to get my books, all my swipe file, my direction. You're also going to be getting access to a lot of students that are my program already, and they are going to be guiding you along the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a wise person and you want to learn copywriting, then this is your chance to take action right now. If you notice, I'm already catching my breath because this class is already a lot. But as we go, as a priest in this, in this particular domain, I pray that everybody that is watching me right now, I pray that many of you will find the ideas that will change your life. And I pray that God is going to bless you with the wisdom on what to do from here, because I understand that the country is very, very hard. And if you don't find a system to eradicate your current level, you may just keep recycling this kind of events. But because of God has changed my life, I know that it is possible for you as well. It's possible for you on your own, and it's also possible for you with a mentor. So it depends on the one you want. But I'm inviting everyone to my mentorship program. It's just 5,000 tonight if you're paying. After 11:59, price goes back towards 7,500. So if you're very wise, if you want to get access to my program, you want to get access to me, all you just need to do is what? Pay what? 5,000 naira and send your proof of payment to my WhatsApp line, and I'm going to be onboarding you. Now you can also check my number you can see my number there, 09031 09031836907. So you can also pay and send your proof of payment there. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the time we're going to call a close to this party. But before I go, I hope this program has been worth it for you. Yeah. So anywhere you see my advertisements, just make sure you put a word if you've gotten value from this, program. And you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can also watch some of my videos that I post. So if you're going to be taking action, see you inside. I think I'm catching my breath right now. I need to take water. So good night, everyone, and God bless you. I'm going to be putting a word in the group. So if the program makes sense to you, then you can take action. For this night only, if you're on this live session, 5,000 naira for you. But for the people on the group, is 7,500. So good night, everyone, and God bless you.